all white people the devil. We don't, because we got quote unquote white people in our camp.
Which are Israelites. You know, they just happen to look that way. That's right. That's right.
Oh, man, that's heavy, man. What you just read, known unto the Most High are all his works. Yeah, because he created them.
Con. All right, let me go back and read that. I'll start at 15 again. And to this agree the words of the prophets as it is written. Con. Okay. Okay, matter of fact, I started at 14. It says, Simeon hath declared how the Most High at the first did visit the Gentiles to take out of them a people for his name. And to this agree the words of the prophets as it is written. After this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David which is fallen down, and I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up that the residue of men might seek after the Lord, and all the Gentiles upon whom my name is called, saith the Lord, who doeth all these things. Known unto the Most High are all his works from the beginning of the world. Now there was another precept. You got something?
I got one right now. Now, you know what I noticed? These people that put this red book together, which is Jehovah's Witnesses, they know the scriptures because you can know by the precepts that they did extensive studies. But anytime it goes to the Gentiles, it says Gentiles, like in the 14th verse, it says Simeon hath declared how the Most High at the first did visit the Gentiles to take out of them a people for his name. Now that says a lot in that one verse, but there's no precept. I wonder why. Because they know where it's going to lead to, you know? It says in the 15th verse, right? It says, and to this agree, let me jump up. It says, then all the multitude kept silence and gave audience to Barnabas and Paul, declaring what miracles and wonders the Most High had wrought among the Gentiles. This is the ongoing saga of this whole Cornelius thing, all right? By them. So it was more than just Cornelius. It wasn't no one guy, Cornelius. He's a Gentile, let him in. That opened the door for many Gentiles. Thousands of Gentiles. Why do you think Paul went all up into Asia Minor? Those are all Gentiles, man. It says, and after that, and after they had held their peace, James answered, saying, men and brethren, hearken unto me. Simeon hath declared how the Most High at the first did visit the Gentiles, starting with Cornelius, all right, to take out of them a people for his name. So it was more than just Cornelius. So there was a whole heap of Gentiles. So you can understand, a whole mess. It said 15, and to this agree the words of the prophets as it is written. After this I will return. Now wait a minute. After this I will return. That's N O. Let me go to O. Okay, good. Hold on to all four of them scriptures because we want to read all four of them. But before that, in the 15th verse, it says, and to this agree the words of the prophets as it is written. Now, right there in the 15th verse, it says N. What does N take you back to? Isaiah 11 and 10. So let's go back to it. Isaiah 11 and 10.
Okay, this is the book of Isaiah.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
It's pretty. It's so pretty. Go with Sizzler. We go with Sizzler.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, and verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root. And this.
I didn't mean to come out like that. But you know what? When you read and you presume that people will get it, they can't get it. So you got to answer every question. Like Ariel and like Ariel used to say, get all the meat off that bone. You get all the meat off that bone. That's why I made in one video a couple weeks ago, most likely, I said these guys, these other Israelite groups, they touch the surface, man. They remember, oh no, in the sit down I did, this live sit down. I said you got a pool, you got the 2 feet, you got the 3 feet, you got the 2 feet for the babies, you know, and then you got the 5 feet, and then you got the 6 feet part of the pool. If you don't know how to swim and you're 5'2", guess what? You're gonna drown. And they said this nigga drowned in 6 feet of water. What's up with him? Well, he didn't know how to drown. He might as well have been in the 6 feet or the 12 feet. He gonna drown any goddamn way, right? Yeah. Well, his ass was supposed to be in the 2 feet and the 3 feet with the kiddies. Because a lot you got people in pools that won't go in the 12 feet, man, because they'll drown unless they know how to swim. All right? So it's the same thing with this truth. You check out a lot of these different camps, and they're on different levels. Some are deeper than others. Like ISUPK, they're in the 2 feet. Them are basic Israelites, man. Them guys hit them basic scriptures. There's nothing deep about them, you know? Hey, if we ever went down to one of them camps, man, like to Harlem, they'll shit in their pants, man. Their knees will start knocking and all that. Because we're going to ask them questions, and that happened with Pashai. He went down to D.C., and he would put his hands up, and they acted like they didn't see him. Because none of them guys, there's a couple of them that are kind of somewhat deep, but them guys, well, when I say deep, maybe 4 feet of water. ISUPK, they're either in 2 feet of water or 4 feet of water. They ain't in no 6 feet. They damn sure ain't diving off the diving board, man. All right? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 47 and verse 5, straight to the point. This is dealing with the living waters. It says, afterward, he measured 1,000, and it was a river that I could not pass over, for the waters were risen, waters to swim in. A river that could not be passed over. Now, if you read that chapter, it goes into the living waters, you know?
Yeah, now what was I saying?
Because when you read before that, it said that the water was up to the ankles, then up to the knees, and up to the hips. You know, so those are the different levels of the pool.
Well, that's what Yahushua told that woman at the well. Yeah, the living water.
Okay, now, what was that? Yeah, I was going into that. So now, what scripture was we in? Oh, yeah, you read it. Isaiah 11, verse 10.
Isaiah 11 and 10. And in that day, meaning that the day when Yahushua was going to come on the earth, you know, for the deliverance of the elect, pretty much. It says, and in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. And that's what Yahushua was. It is. It says, right, because all right, it says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse. Now, Jesse was the father of David, King David. Now, out of King David came out Solomon, which Solomon is Yahushua, for those who that can receive it. But eventually, in the process of time, Yahushua was going to come out of that lineage, you know, to be the ensign or the sign that the Israelite foreigners were supposed to look up to for their salvation, you know.
Yeah, because if he was born of a virgin birth, that's not the Messiah. That ain't the Messiah. Plain and simple. All right?
Right, because he had to be of that lineage, you know. So the Most High is specific.
He had to be of the lineage of David. He couldn't be of the lineage of, or he couldn't be of the lineage of Aaron. If he came out of the lineage of Aaron's son on down, that's not the Messiah. If he came of the lineage of Moses, because Moses was a Levite. He's not the Messiah. If he came, remember Anna the prophetess from the tribe of Asher? Let's say he was born out of her. That's not it, unless somebody from the tribe of Judah, from the lineage of David, had laid with that woman. So that kills that nonsense about this virgin birth, you know? You had the virgin birth, you had the virgin birth.
This is Micah chapter 5, verse 2. But thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come.